In today's video, I am going to share with you the best coaching model to make your first 6 figures in business. But first, I'm Jill Hope. And I help mompreneurs who have tried every strategy out there and hired every coach and still struggle to make at least 6 figures in their coaching business. And I have a brand new free gift that I am so excited about. I want to share it with you. It's called the 8 Surprising Reasons You Haven't Made 6 Figures Yet in Your Coaching Business. You can go ahead and click the link below and grab that. It's a free ebook. I go through in great detail the blind spots that you probably aren't aware of that may be getting in the way. If you like this video, please go ahead and give it a like, share it with someone if you think it can help, and please subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notifications bell so that you are aware of when my next video comes out. So let's talk about this coaching model and how to get to that first 6 figures. Now, if you have been working your coaching business for a while and you have not reached that 6-figure mark yet, you know it's kind of a struggle, right? There's a big crowded marketplace out there. How do we let ourselves get seen? How do we create visibility? How do we get known? And how do we make enough money so that we can actually have a viable business, a business that nurtures us, supports us, and helps us to live the lifestyle and the dreams that we desire to create in our lives and for our families. And one of the big mistakes that I had made in my business was in my model, my business model. You see, when I first started out, I had this brilliant idea to come up with this 4-week coaching program. I thought it was amazing. It was a group program. I was charging $197 for it, and it solved a significant problem that my marketplace was looking for. I had done my market research. I was all over this. And so when I rolled it out, I enrolled 4 people in my very first program, and I made $800. And I thought this was like the most amazing thing ever. But as I continued to move forward and I kept trying to build my community and I would market this program, it was like my signature program. I started to get really frustrated because, you've got to have a lot of people in order to make good money with a $197 program. And when you're first starting out, you don't have your community built yet. I mean, you are just in that growing phase. And I think this is one of the reasons why so many mompreneurs quit their businesses before they even really get them started, because it takes a while to build that community. And how do you support yourself and pay for your business, all the business expenses that go along with that in the meantime? You've got to have money coming into your business almost immediately, and it needs to be decent money. And so finally, I discovered that the problem wasn't that my message wasn't being heard, or I wasn't being seen, or I wasn't good enough, or my programs weren't good enough. It was that I did not have the right model for the stage of business that I was in at the time, which was the launch stage of my business. And so when I saw this, I realized that I would have to sell 500 of my $197 programs every year in order for me to make 6 figures. And that was a big number when I probably didn't even have 500 people in my entire community at that time. And business is a numbers game. It really is. You've got to get a certain number of people to have eyes on what you're doing first. And these people need to be your ideal clients, people that have the problem that you solve, first of all. And then even when you have those eyeballs on what's going on and how you can help them, only a percentage is going to say yes to your offer. So it really is a numbers game. And the numbers just didn't support in the early days of my business being able to have a business that can support me with just a $197 program. What you really want to do is have a one-to-one private coaching practice where you offer a solution to a problem that your client is having that they are willing to pay good money for, and you charge high ticket prices for that. That is the best way when you're starting out to be able to make traction and to get to that 6-figure mark. So what am I talking about when I say a one-to-one high ticket coaching practice? It's the having either a 3-month or a 6-month or even a year-long program. But I think when you're starting out, a 3 or 6 month is kind of a good amount of time starting out, just coming right out of the gate, with your coaching business, but you choose a problem that you can solve in either 3 months or 6 months or maybe a year. And it needs to be a problem that is keeping your client up at night. It's got to be something that they are aware of, that they are struggling with, and that they want to solve, and they want to solve it now. It's not something that they can live with. It's not something that they're willing to put on the back burner. It's something that is of extreme importance. It's causing them stress. It is causing them other issues in their life, and they want a solution now. When you discover that problem that client, that ideal client has, and you are able to solve that problem, you can charge good money to solve that problem for them, and they will happily pay you to get that problem fixed. So how much money am I talking about? Well, I mean, perhaps I'm just going to throw some numbers out. These are numbers that many of my clients have used that worked well for them. You could set up a 3-month program that you charge $5,000 for. You could have a 6-month program that you charge $10,000 for. And think about it. If you had a $10,000 program, you would only need to find 10 clients in a year to hit the 6-figure mark. Just 10 clients. Now that sounds a lot more doable than the 500 clients that I would need to find every year when I was selling a program for $197. And if you would rather sell a 3-month program and solve a problem that you can solve in 3 months with your client, and you decide to charge, say, $5,000 for that, you only need to find 20 people rather than the 500 that I was needing to find to hit that 6-figure mark. So it's much more doable to sell a higher ticket program to one client than sell a low ticket program to a lot of clients when you're first starting out. Now, when you get beyond the 6-figure mark and you want to start to scale your business, that is a good time to start opening up group programs because you've got more eyeballs on your business, on what you're doing. You can take your one-to-one programs and create group programs out of them. So it becomes very easy to scale once you get over this first 6-figure milestone in your business. And the best way to do that is with the high-ticket one-to-one coaching program. So I want to ask you, what problem can you solve for your ideal client that they are desperately seeking a solution for? What is that problem that wakes them up in the middle of the night, that keeps them from getting good rest, that is taking the joy out of their life? What are they wrestling with that you can solve? Now, if you're thinking, I don't solve any problems that someone would pay me $10,000 for, well, that's another issue altogether. First of all, it's not true because I've helped a lot of people see the value that they truly offer. And let me put it to you this way. You have a unique gift and a unique value that others don't have. People will pay you for your wisdom. So what comes so naturally to you that you don't even think about it, that you take for granted and think, oh, everybody knows how to do that? What is that thing? Because typically that thing that just seems so easy and natural to us is not that easy and natural to other people. And that can be a very high value to other people. So think about, what do you do naturally in your life that you're good at? What do people come to you for? What kinds of questions do people ask you? What do people ask your help for? Are you a go-to person for certain types of issues amongst your friends and family and community? What skills do you have? What experiences have you had? What lessons have you learned the hard way that you can now share with others and help them so that it doesn't have to be so hard for them? So this is what I invite you to think about if you're struggling to think of something that you could charge a high ticket amount to a client to solve a real problem in their lives. And if you're someone like many of my clients where they're a little skittish about charging those high ticket prices, that's another issue too. That is where you need some mindset shifting, some mindset work around money and asking for money. So if that's a problem for you, I want you to know that sales is learnable, and stepping into high ticket offers is something that anybody can learn if you have a desire to. I jumped from selling $197 programs to now I sell over $20,000 and everything in between. But I didn't start out feeling comfortable with that. In fact, I did not start out feeling comfortable with sales at all. And if you have a business, you are in sales, whether you like that or not. And so it's important to deal with any mindset issues that might be holding you back from that. And that is something that I am particularly good at helping my clients with. So if you are struggling with either seeing the value of what you offer, or if you're struggling with feeling like you could actually sell a high ticket program, then I invite you to book a 6-figure breakthrough call with me. In that call, we'll take a look at your business structure to see what's working and what's not working. We'll take a look at your money goals and your current challenges and see if we can identify some solutions for you. And we'll uncover the number one bottleneck that is keeping your business from growing. You can book a 6-figure breakthrough call at ishinewealth.com/breakthrough. The link is down below in the description, and I look forward to seeing you there if this is a struggle. But that is my recommendation in terms of your business model. If you are still struggling and you're trying to sell group programs and you have not hit the 6-figure mark in your business yet, I highly recommend that you focus more on one-to-one, high ticket, solve a big critical problem that your client is facing, and you will in no time hit that 6-figure mark in your business. That's what I have for you today. I hope this was helpful. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you like this video, share it. Please subscribe. And I look forward to being back here with you real soon for another video. Bye for now.